Playing big-time sports is not always full of fame and victory. Athletes are people too, and they, like everyone else, are prone to make mistakes. If you make a mistake, only a couple people will laugh for a few minutes at your failures and immediately forget. The failures of these athletes will be remembered for the rest of their careers. Hi there, and today we will look at the 20 most embarrassing moments in sports. At the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro during the competition of race walking, something very strange happened. A bad case of diarrhea caught this athlete by surprise, right during the competition, and there was nothing the poor man could do about it. In this video, the suit of British bobsledder Gillian Cook burst open before the start of the descent and became a big hit on YouTube. Forward of Aston Villa Nicolas Helenus would have scored another goal if he had not been hindered in such a cheeky way. With shorts at the knees, it is quite difficult to score a goal.
On to the striker and pulls his shorts down. That's extraordinary. That is extraordinary.
And this Saudi goalkeeper decided to score into his own goal. Next, we have basketball. Sam Decker has an excellent breakaway opportunity, but as he gets into the open court, he trips over his own feet and ends up knocking the ball out of bounds with his face. This is a prime example of how not to play basketball. And here, we have Chicago Bulls forward Carlos Boozer. While celebrating a made basket, Boozer accidentally hits the referee with a huge punch right in the no-no zone with all his might. Some athletes start to enjoy their victory ahead of time. This ice skater has overtaken his rivals and has already started to wave his hands to the fans. But he tripped, fell, and the last meter dove on his stomach. He had time to overtake, but instead of first place, he finished fourth.
Een voorsprong van 20 meter. En dan gebeurt er dit. In het zicht van de haven op 5 meter van de streep. Strandt zich en pakt de visa van de feest van de overwinning. Het is niet te geloven, maar het is waar.
A very unusual outcome ended the duel between Daniel Cooper and Travis Wolford. A regular MMA fight had an unusual ending. After Daniel used a choke technique, his opponent relaxed too much right in the cage. I think that from now on during future fights, Travis will definitely take the toilet paper. And here we see how during the fight, both fighters simultaneously sent each other to the ground with a knockout. And this is an incredible double knockout, after which the fighters could not get up anymore, and both of them needed medical assistance. While playing a baseball game, you can get a bunch of bruises and abrasions. This player decided to view the damage he received from a fall and began to take off his pants right on the field.
That'll be a base hit right there. Good job. I'll tell you one thing, not a bad defensive play either by the Tigers.
Did you see that?
They say that a good goalkeeper makes up about half of the team, but sometimes they make funny and ridiculous mistakes. And this goalkeeper missed a goal due to the fact that during the match he decided to drink some water. Seeing the approaching team, the goalkeeper just froze in one position. Here is another athlete who is happy about winning ahead of time.
Met zijn duim zo wat hij gaat. And in this video, the driver enters the pit stop too quickly and knocks down several members of his team.
And this athlete saw the finish line and just ran to it. It did not matter that it was necessary to jump over something.
We now turn to tennis, because getting a ball below the belt in this sport is easier than ever.
And that is what happens if you do not choose the right bowling ball. Leading in a race can overtake the mind and reduce concentration. That is exactly what happened to Daria Domracheva in one of her biathlon races. In being first, she forgot that this round of shooting is carried out lying down and not standing. As a result, her 5 shots did not count.
Maria Sharapova, despite her professionalism, could not hit the ball in the exact place.
This hockey player was in front of an empty net. There was no one near him who would prevent him from scoring a goal. But the athlete sent the puck to the other side and then tried to turn around and fell. The opponents seized the moment and scored a goal themselves.
Or at least they thought he was gonna until he blew it. Ski's loose. Hemsky, he scored! Can you believe what we just saw?
And in this footage, the ref decided to stop the fight. But the fighters were too carried away by the fight and ignored him and continued to fight. It's hard to imagine how it would all end, because the judge just fell into a rage and already the other judges came running to help the fighters.
Due to a strong push, the uniform of Finnish hockey player Tommi Maki got stuck in the gap between the glass panels. The athlete could not free himself, so the referee and other players came to his aid.
In this video, the girl's too late as she tries to stretch for the finish line. Trying to determine the winner after this is simply impossible. Here you see an operator who wanted to capture a close-up of the fastest runner in the world, Usain Bolt. Sometimes during the announcement of the winner, the judge raises the hand of the wrong fighter, and this is a really shameful moment.
That's all for today. Click like if you like this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.